When Bailey was little, I missed out on his first walk, his first crawling, his first rollover, and it breaks your heart as a parent. Ever since I stepped up and we had Lead a Better Business, I saw Josh's crawling, walking, talking. It was unbelievable. As a father, that's one thing I can never ever, undoubtedly the best thing ever.
Was wanting to grow, but we had to put the brake on and just have Adam take care of the business, and I sort of stopped and just focused on the children. They both have sensory processing disorder. But since they're both getting diagnosed, we've always done weekly therapy with them. It keeps us busy. We see at least 2 therapists a week between the children. Full-time during the day, but then we'd stop and have afternoon time with the kids, and then we'd work at night.
Once they were in bed, it would just be work, work, work until 10, 11 at night. Sleep, get up at 5, start again. Not only did I have the kids at home to provide for, we had our mortgage repayments, you had all the other repayments, and then paying wages on top of that.
That sort of went on for about 18 months to 2 years, and then we met Lead a Better Business. We were obviously looking for some sort of support. I remember sharing a conversation with Ed from Lead a Better Business of the first night that Adam and I didn't have to work. Just that feeling of coming home, and I was honestly lost. I didn't know what to do with myself, to be honest. It was so good, the feeling was so good, and I felt relieved and relaxed.
We are a very close family now. We do so much together. It is so great. We're happy. Like, I come home, like Jess would have picked them up from school, and I come to the door and they're literally running out the door to come and give me a hug. And you know what? I haven't got anything in my hands. There's no paperwork in my hands. There's no thoughts in my head. All it is just a hug. Ed kind of says that sometimes that we plan our 12-month goals and always beat them by like 6 months.
Lead a Better Business has got us to think bigger. I remember our first conversation, goal setting, where do you see yourself in 12 months' time? Let's put a figure down. What do you want to achieve? To be honest, our business has tripled in 12 months. I never, ever thought that it would get to where it is. I think as a business owner, it's very difficult. You know what you need, but you're always going to tell yourself, oh, we'll do it in a month. It's easy to say, oh, we can't afford that right now, but you're never going to afford it. And I think that having somebody that you can work with, and that's where that third party, I guess, doesn't have that
emotional attachment to it.
But we're going to be close to turning over this financial year $1 million, which is so exciting for us, and we never ever thought we would get there, and I think we've done that in 18 months. I think we'd like to double where we are.
If they're looking for help, it is the best thing you can do for your family.
What's the worst that can happen? Give it 3 months, you're going to notice a difference in that amount of time anyway.
A lot of tradesmen will look at it from the money point of view, and I'd say just do it.